Now, I'm going to say it straight up. No amount of coverage that I do for Factorio will cover the amount of crap that's in the game. It's just not possible. But I've devised a little bit of a plan here. Some of you guys remember I've already covered Factorio on Eating for Breakfast like 3 years ago or something, 2.5 years, I don't know, a couple years ago. The game is out on Steam, and it's currently available for $20. Now, far and away the best $20 you're going to spend on a city builder simulation game, right? You don't manage people, you manage machines. And the idea is to build as large a factory as you can build on this infested planet that's infested by, which is essentially Zerglings, without creating enough pollution to attract the attention of said bugs, right? And the amount of stuff you could build. I mean, just look at the background here, right? Now, the game doesn't look like this. It actually looks a lot more like Command and Conquer. But you kind of get the gist here with the conveyors and all the machines and all the turrets, and all the flying robots, all that good stuff, right? It's insane how much crap you can build. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's the plan. I'm going to show you guys first what it's like to get started just actually probably like an hour after you get started. That's about where I'm at. And this is all I have, is just basically this crap. Show you some of the basics, and then I will pop over to our official Factorio Bro, or Brotorio, whatever we're calling it, our Factorio private server, and I'll show you guys what Inferno and Mr. Clunkers, especially Mr. Clunkers, because that guy no-lifed his way through, create this huge mega factory. And you guys can see what it's like to spend a lot of time with it. That way you guys could get at least some sense of the scale. And even what has been built on the server is nowhere near the complexity and stuff that you can get with this game. Now, multiplayer is supported. Multiplayer, obviously, as I described, we have a server. But multiplayer will also, you also have the option, not just multiplayer, also single player, of having what's basically an unlimited procedurally generated map. So if you want to get on a server and just basically pack your shit up and go and create a new life for yourself somewhere else, you totally can. I would recommend a couple mods to make that a little bit easier, because of the way that bugs are kind of laid out and everything, and bugs being the infestation that you're going to be fighting, which we may or may not see any of, by the way. I might have to go explore and find some. We see on the right corner over here. Looks like we might have some over there. But yeah, Zoe, some of the mods actually allow you to do a little bit of distribution of the materials to some of the mats. Like, for example, this over here is copper, more copper. There's a little patch of stone here, and over here I think is some more stone. Over here is iron, and then over here is coal. So I've read that a lot of these materials are actually centralized on the map itself. So when you spread out, you actually get farther away from the materials itself. Makes it more of a pain in the ass to actually gather and farm those up. So yeah, very much Command and Conquer looking, right? Totally is, which is great. I mean, it's a good look, and I mean, no one ever complained about it. But check this out. So this is what I have going so far. First, I have a couple of things I actually don't know, right? I mean, I'm still kind of learning, like relearning again, because the game has changed a bit in the past couple of years. But here I have a electric mining drill. Runs off electricity, obviously. I should start from the water here. So here's an offshore pump. Pumps water into the boilers. The boiler is heated up. It goes into the steam engine. The steam engine converts it to electricity, and then it goes out through these poles here. Now, as you can see, there's nothing actually connected to the damn thing, but when you highlight it, it shows you, like, this is an area of effect here, and it provides power to these poles. Now, I could click on it, click on these poles, and get an idea of the power consumption, what it's running off of, right? And you can see the radar is using all of what the radar is capable of using. It is being used right there. 300 kilowatts. We go and click on it right here. See, energy consumption is 300 kilowatts. So the power lines have no problem carrying that much energy, right? Consumption, production, etc., etc., etc. And then over here, I have because these boilers require coal, I have set up these little pickers that will pick it up and throw more in there as it runs out. So actually, let me go ahead and, you guys actually just saw one there, but let me go ahead and actually force this to happen here. I'll just take this and I'll just collect these. There it goes. It's going to load it back up. You can see there it is. Now, this is kind of an over-the-top solution to this, but I mean, it works, and that's the whole point of the game, right? Is basically building an efficient system to reduce your footprint here. And actually, on the right-hand side, if you take a look very closely, you can see kind of a red hue around the center. That's my my footprints, my pollution footprint. There's some crude oil here and stuff like that. Will probably be taken care of later on. Then this right here, basically, this mines it up. It fills up the box, right? And then it goes right into the conveyor here via this arm that's run by power that's supplied by these power lines that go to this. So it's a nice little circle of life here that keeps these things going. Now, the radar is in kind of a funky position. I think what I might do is actually we'll move the radar, which is actually super simple to do. We'll just pick it up and just move it as long as it's touching a. There we go. I've already built it once, so I don't have to wait for it to build. And I'll build another boiler here. Let's see. No. Where is that boiler? Here it is. Steam engine. Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, no. Steam engine. Should be all right with that. So it's not going to take too terribly long to build. You can see in the lower left corner, the materials are building, and then it builds the actual item itself. It should be all attached to this, right? Come on, baby. Yeah, it looks like it. Good. Now neither one is peaked. It looks like the actual... the consumption, the amount of steam that one puts off, pollution that one puts off has actually been reduced, which is kind of nice. Shouldn't necessarily be pollution, should be steam, but I don't know. And let's see. Let's do a 10-minute here. Curious. I guess that's my drop right there. The dip down there, and then well, that's because that's when I removed my my radar. See, basically it drops on nothing. And there you go. So hopefully a little bit more efficient having two of those things running instead of one to power up everything along these lines. And let's go down the line here and see where we're at. So this is a very, very crude setup, by the way. Like I said, so I mean I basically pick these up manually and come over here, do the exact same thing over here. It is definitely not a good system. I need to basically bring these things closer to base. Otherwise, I'll be running around doing this all day, right? Now I can set up another picker arm, little arm to pick these things up and then put them in, that's happening, and put them inside of a chest like this. This one I have the electric mining drill just going straight into the chest, which is totally fine. But I think what I'm going to do now is actually go ahead and build a bunch of conveyors, and let's build as many of those as I can. So 47. And then what I'll do is I will actually patch all these things through and into my main area here. So let's see. I figure when, let's go ahead and make a, do I have the resources for it? Nope, because I just used them all. Let's go collect some more stuff. Collect the stuff up so I can make more. Here we go. All right, so inserter. Yeah, so burner inserter is going to be based off coal, obviously electric. And then this one is long-handed, so I guess it's just a longer reach. I've not built one yet. And then fast. That's pretty much it. The conveyor belt sometimes be faster than what the arms can actually keep up with, so that's why you'd probably want to build a fast one, I'm guessing. Oh, man. All right, I got pipes for funneling in, I believe, just crude oil, and that's pretty much it. And then, of course, small electric pole, which you see there's plenty of all over the place. Iron chest that carries more stuff. That's pretty self-explanatory. So let's go ahead and we're going to make... We'll make one of these, 2, 3, make 3 of them. And then what we'll do is we'll start building the conveyor here. I think right by here should be sufficient. And we'll just pull this. Whoops, damn. Already jacked it up. Now the idea is just to get it to a large chest back at my main base. Is that right? Let me see. That corner's jacked, but I'll fix that in a second. Good enough. Great. I still have a handful left, so let's go ahead and remove this, and then we'll replace... Oops. Oh, no. I jacked this whole line up. Son of a bitch. The whole line is facing... This whole line is facing the wrong damn way. Thankfully, I have the reach of a god here. Pick things up from this far away, no problem. Alright, let's try it again. Let's go back off a little bit because I don't need that much. Duh! Now, there is a creative mode. If you want to get in and just basically go to town, like just creatively building whatever you want to kind of see what's possible, you can do that. Actually, there we go. That's what we should do. We gotta get this thing over here. And any more. Look at that. Iron plates. Let's go get some iron plate. Oh, actually, I just bridge it from there. It's gonna be cleaner, I think, if I do it that way. I have everything just dump into an iron chest. That way I'm able to at least have a backlog of materials. Because right now I keep on going over there to pick things up, and it's a pain in the ass. All right, let's see. Let's go and build another 14. Sure. We are going to eventually use all of these. That's how the game is just designed. You're going to need conveyors for days. There we go. I don't think it'll actually work. Going to the side like this. Put our picker down and see what it does. They'll go to the side this way. So let's go ahead and... there's probably a machine that will do that correctly, but for my own purposes here, we're just going to do it this way. There we go. Then we'll put the machine right here in the middle, and it's powered by electricity, so it should just pick things up and move things that way, direction of the arrow, of course. So that's going to get started there. I didn't build a chest yet. Let's do that before we... Oops. Let's quick as my iron plate. Quick, 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 quick. Things are coming. Build that chest. Get the arm ready. Actually, I don't need the arm for it. Put it in the chest. We just put the damn chest at the end. Ta-da! And that's where it's going to store all my junk. Great! Now I need another one to sit right here. And to pick things out and put it away. Which I kind of put this in kind of a weird location, I think. But it should be okay with just putting an arm right there or something. Oh, we'll show you that in a second. That's not... Yeah, God, you guys haven't even seen shit yet. There we go. Everything's going to be feeding into this. Oh, I do need a picker. Damn it. That's funny. Oops. Let's put the chest down first. That way it doesn't get crazy on me. Needs power. Oh, of course you need power. You know what? Fine. Oh, it seems so silly doing it this way, but that's just the way it is. There we go. Okay, so that's going to load it up. I have a feeling it's only going to load up the iron, which I don't necessarily need a ton of. I'm sorry, not iron. Once the stone starts to make its way over here, which actually stone's all the way over there. I could kind of route that some other way. Oh man, looks like we have to build some more stuff here. But what's great is now I have all of this material within reach. I could sit here and I could build and do stuff and not have to worry about having to run all over the place to collect my stuff. So the core stuff that I really want is here, the iron, and of course the... Let's see what do I have over here. Stone and the iron. Oh, oops, let's get this guy going. Actually. There we go. Now we have it. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure something out here because, yeah, the stone is going to be a bit much. Here's the backup. There's already a backup. This is where a fast inserter might actually be better. Let's see. So I need one inserter, which is actually, it'll build it if I have the materials. So I obviously do not have the materials, which means I need to pick up some of that iron that's coming down the chain. Right here. I don't know the way to pick this damn thing up. Or not. What the hell? Let's go over here. I can't remember exactly how to do that. Pretty sure there's a way to pull it right off the damn thing. Let me go ahead and actually grab out of here before this guy grabs it. Come on, I can do it faster. Come on. Hoo! Boom. Oh, he's actually pretty quick. And let's go ahead and build the fast inserter. That'll get these damn things off the rail, and then we can go from there. Fast inserter ready to go. And then I can build a wooden chest or an iron chest. I need more iron plate for that shit. I'm already kind of put myself into a corner here. And then we'll put a fast inserter. Load that thing up. Look at it go, baby. Dang. Dang, dang. Perfect. Actually, there's a lot of room in that wooden chest. Oh, this thing loads that thing up with fucking stone. Here it comes. Yeah, here comes my iron plate. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Probably actually best to make another one of those long inserters here. Let me actually go and kill this. Do I have the materials to do it? No, but I will in just a second because it's now being filled up with this. Okay, now I can make another fast inserter. This will take care of this issue. Get this thing nice and filled up, and then... oh, let's build another box. An iron chest. Perfect. And then we'll just put it right there. Oh god, course it needs power. Pick that power line. Put it right there. Go to town, baby. Go, 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 go. Get him. That last piece is oh yeah, it does grab that last piece. Awesome. See, now it's going too fast for itself. It's picking up stone. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna just reach up whatever it can. So it's gonna fill up with whatever. So that's fine. It's fine for me. All right, so I got some wood. I got plenty of copper. Let's go and grab some of this stuff. Keep it on my person. Now. Whoo, right? All that just for this, just to get resources closer to me so I can just work in this area, and then I can sit here and I can build more stuff, make things more efficient, replace things similar to how I replaced the inserter with the fast inserter, right? It's like I wanted to make it a little bit faster, cleaner, not leave stuff out on the rail. Now, in terms of the amount of resources that's available, I mean, look, so this is basically mining up, like on the right-hand side, it should show, yeah, right there, on the bottom of the right panel there, it says 8.3 thousand. And then all I have to do is basically to pick it up and move it somewhere else. And it's basically calculating everything within this area. Okay. So yeah, once it's done, I can just pick it up, move it over here or something, and then pick up another 8,000. So I have an infinite amount of copper. The same thing goes with iron and all that stuff. You will eventually run out for sure, especially once you start building a lot of crazy stuff. But until then, yeah, you have a lot of work to do. So over here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the other things I could build. I could build obviously another iron axe, which I don't necessarily need because down in the corner I have this. But I do want to build a gun. I thought I had a shotgun. I have to research it, I think. Burner miner drill, assembling machine, lab. So labs, is that the next thing we should talk about? I think so. Yeah, let me actually go get these started here. Get those going. And then I go grab some more. So labs allow you to research technology, essentially. And there's a lot of crap you can research. I mean, like just an ungodly amount of stuff you can research, which is actually that window that I showed you right here. Stupid amounts of stuff to research. Like crazy amount of crap. Let's see, electric energy distribution, whatever that is. Looks like a necromancer or something. And we have a cute little railway station is unavailable. Yeah, because I have to unlock all this crap. I've been working on stuff up here, researching it. I actually have something researching right now. I believe it's this, the inserter item stack bonus size. When inserters are moving from one container to another or loading, unloading trains, they can move more items at the same time. So that was something I figured would be a good idea to go ahead and upgrade relatively early. Now, this is actually being worked on right now, I believe. And it takes a good amount of time. This time is in minutes. And it's minutes per, I think it's minutes per laboratory, because the more laboratories you have, the faster they'll go. The thing is, you also have to build these science packs on top of it. So I need 50 times each one. So 100 of these science packs, science pack 1 and 2. So what goes into a science pack? Let's go and take a look right over here. Science pack, you need, let's see. This one's pretty easy. Two iron plates and 2 copper plates. Okay. And then over here, I need 1 inserter and 1 transporter belt. That escalates fairly quickly, doesn't it? So that's what it takes in order to build the Science Pack 2, which I need a ton of as well. So let's go ahead and wait until we get some more iron plates. Now, speaking of efficiency, right? Speaking of efficiency, okay. I finally have a way to move my my plates and my the things that I'm mining to my my main base. So is there a speed issue here? No, because my stone furnace is actually picking up and putting these things in, smelting these as fast as it can. So and the second one's done, the arm is taking it and putting it on the rail. So this is the speed at which I am producing iron plates. Now I need to make more stuff. I just need to make more stuff. I need more iron plates. I need these things to basically be made faster. So how do I do that? Well, I basically make another, I build another system here. Maybe take another one, put it down here or something like that, and just keep that thing moving. Or, what's probably a better idea, build another stone furnace, put it right here off to the side, build 2 of them actually, one off to each side, and then have an arm basically feeding it, and then having another arm taking it out and putting it onto the rail. That way I've doubled my efficiency using just the one build here. Now, this thing is actually stopping only because it is waiting for the item to be picked out. So if I were to sit there and pick this thing out each time, I believe I probably can. Am I close enough here? I should be able to. Let's see, can I? Oh, modules. Oh, I guess actually it would dump out on the ground right there. How do I showcase how quickly it can? Oh, here we go. So you can see the pace at which it puts things in. Faster than, you see it's going to keep on moving. There's no pause there. And the reason why is because it's waiting for it to smelt. So he can put out what looks like probably two times the amount, maybe 2.5 times the amount that a single stone furnace can smelt. So there's an opportunity for efficiency there. Now over here, we follow all the way down. Same thing here. Same exact thing here. The machine, when you see a machine stopping and waiting, you know there's an efficiency opportunity there. Some of you guys are going to have just a huge hard-on for this game, man. I mean, even me. Like, I would love to sit here and just play this damn thing for days and see what kind of crazy crap I could build. Because there's just so many possibilities, so many... and then eventually, I don't think I'm going to get attacked by bugs here for some reason. It's still pretty early in my games, in this world's life cycle here. But let's go ahead and actually make some more of these science packs, get those things moving. And what we do is take those science packs, we put them here, and it's researching that. And this is actually the same thing, researching that. Actually, we're going to take, was it shift? No, what was it? Click? Just one click? No, okay, that's split. Yeah, right click to split. Good, and this one just needs red. Okay, so now they're all building towards this. Now it takes 30 minutes. I can move it down to 10 minutes by having 3 of these things built. So efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. Everything in this game is about efficiency. You build this monstrosity of a factory, to which I have, I'd say, basically nothing in the long run. 40 hours into a map, and you're going to have just an insane... Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. This takes coal. Hold on a second. Let's see if I have better... Do I have a stone? Or, let's see. Is there a... Well, I guess I don't have one. It might be something I research later or something like that. Well, that's unfortunate. That's fine. The coal lasts forever in these things, so it's not that big of a deal. No rush. Put that in there. Get that moving. How's this guy doing? Oh, that's right. There's no furnace over there. There's last furnace over here. But yes, everything about this game is just efficiency. And seeing how... Oh, and that's about to run out. Nice. I'm going to come and check. Bloop. And that's gone. Let's go over here and get some more coal, which there's plenty of in this line here. I'll just take it from here. There you go. Load it up, baby. Load it up. That'll last like another 12 minutes or something. How are these guys doing? Good, good, good. Okay, let's get some more greens in one of these here. This guy especially. Split it. This one needs some more. How's this guy doing? 1 and 1. Yeesh. Yeesh. Just not producing fast enough. Just simply not producing fast enough at all. And then once your production gets down to the point to where the conveyors are then your choke point, then you'd want to build the faster conveyors. You see how many different levels of things? And this is nothing compared to the stuff that you could research and build in order to further expand your factory empire. So let's go ahead and switch over to the BFF private server that we have running. And let's see what we have there. Hopefully, he actually has wiped it and actually started over. So I'm kind of very curious where they're at right now. Let me go ahead and I'm very interested to see what they have here. And some of this stuff is actually going to be completely foreign to me because I've not even unlocked it yet. Aha, here we go. This is actually smaller than the last one. Those of you guys who were watching when I was streaming this last week, you saw that yeah, you recognize that this is definitely smaller than the last one. So he's running off solar. His footprint looks like it's hard to see in the corner over here. It looks like it's basically it's either non-existent or it's taking up the entire map. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of smoke. So it looks like there's a lot of efficiency thing here. Look at these light poles, big electric pole. Let's take a look at this here. What is he powering? Everything. Laser turret. Jesus. And there's his little repair robot here. And this tells you, yeah, look at this grid. Look at this grid. Roboport. This is basically all the ports that this thing goes to repairs. Yep. Jesus. Look at all these underground tunnels and everything. Like, this is insane. So here we go. Here's an efficiency issue. And he has fast things going on this thing. Yeah, so go to the assemblers, which actually I had a couple of these. The assemblers are basically going to... oh, it comes power from that, yeah. He basically puts in, what does he want this thing to make? and it will continue to make that thing and pull resources from this as needed. And then on the other side, he has all the cogs. We ride this thing all the way down and around, see where it goes. The sorter splits it. This one goes over here. We'll follow it around, and that goes to here. Now, what is he building over here? Probably nothing. Looks like iron gear wheel, copper plate. Okay, so he's making science packs. So that's why he's doing this. So when I hit E and I made that science pack, he basically automated that system using the assembler. The assembling machine will, as it gets resources, continue to build whatever item it is that you want it to. So having a bunch of these is actually kind of nice. And then, yeah, here we go. He's making more science packs. These are, again, used for research. So where is he putting these things, I wonder? Here we go. Oh, man. Let's take a look and see. Oh, he's got so much stuff already unlocked. Now, this is... once you get on a server, it's shared. All the resources are shared. When it comes to multiplayer, some people want to start from scratch and kind of have nothing. Think like Don't Starve or like Space Engineers, where you're well, actually not Space Engineers is a bad example, but Don't Starve is actually a really great example of this. Where when you get online, like just because your friend has everything unlocked doesn't mean you have everything unlocked, right? You may have access to a science machine, right? But you don't have everything unlocked, and that's something that I thought was kind of an interesting thing here. And would much rather. If I were to start somewhere, kind of not have all that stuff readily available to me, which yeah, so it's, God, just following all this crap, it's insane. It is just absolutely insane. So he's got some slow ones coming here, which looks like it's fine in terms of efficiency. Here's his, yeah, so he has a couple of mining machines working, dumping everything onto the plate there, onto the conveyor. Oh, a whole bunch. Yeah, he's taking himself out. 21K, 12K. Yes, he has a better seat than I do in terms of like where he placed his electric mining drill. Remember, mine only had 8.3K available, but I didn't have all of the green area, like all of the area where I can farm or gather resources with actual ore underneath it. So that's the difference there. So placement is pretty important. And he has a wall around the whole thing. So, and he has like laser turrets. Oh, these are laser turrets. Jesus balls! I wish I could show you guys how that works. You just need to get attacked. Look around. See all that red? That red means, oh, wow. It means you're not going anywhere. If you were to build another station somewhere, you'd have to build a railway station that also had a wall on either side and laser turrets going all the way down. It would just be a massive pain in the ass and a huge undertaking. But yeah, the amount of work that's put into this is just absolutely absurd. Now, I wonder if he has any vehicles, because there's tanks and all that good stuff that are around here somewhere. Oh, does he have a delivery drone? Is that what's going on? Looks like there's delivery drones, these guys. Transporter? Logistic robot. Yeah, logistic would be delivery. I'm guessing. I mean, how else is he getting things out here to these guys? I see they're going up there grabbing stuff. Yep, from the assembler. Yep, that's it. You can see he's grabbing stuff from the assembler and then moving down here to the lab. So what is he researching here? Rocket shooting speed times 2. Something as simple as that. Something as simple as increasing rocket speed velocity. Like, he's basically automated his crazy system. Now, obviously, you can go through and research whatever you want. He's already researched all this other stuff. But still, Jesus Christ, man. And eventually you go to space, which I haven't even seen. I don't want to spoil it for myself. So, yeah, eventually you can actually go to space, man. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. Yeah, and here we go. This is probably where he started, actually. Well, actually, no, this is just a core here. He just built a nice little compact area out around here. Huh. Oh, a nice little door. Wow. Alright. Looking for vehicles. Oh, man. It does get bigger. I think this is bigger than the last one. Here's all these. What are these? Oil refinery. All these storage tanks. These pipes that go underground. Right? They go underground and they connect like that. Yeah. Like I said at the beginning, no amount of footage and coverage that I do for this game, or that anybody does for this game, can really give you, like, you won't be able to fully realize how much crap that's possible. You have to use your imagination on this, guys. There's a vehicle out there. You have to use your imagination on this, because it is so it is absurd and so amazingly complex. There's a couple of bad guys out there, some zergs, or whatever they're called, bugs. Oh, huh. Jesus, look at this. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's slowly working his way down, and he's doing it in such a way that is, huh. So basically, he's throwing down a bunch of turrets. He's probably stepping them down. So he's moving them. He's building what he needs, and then he's moving them down and building another set of walls. Yeah, another. So he'll basically move some from over here. It's like da 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 na 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 na, right? Boom, 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 boom. Populate. Move the wall down some more. Move the wall down some more. Just like that. Because the waves are probably really, really absurd. The amount of stuff that these guys are putting out. Let me actually go ahead and take this. To be the one thing I do today. Good. And I'll put it right. There we go. And I'll go and put this down right, just right here. You can get it later. I just want to come out here and take a look, see if we can find some bugs. If I can pull the bugs back, you guys can see the laser turrets in action. Here we go. Laser beams! Ouch! Oh, Jesus. Hey, super simple, right? What do we have down here? We have a power issue somewhere, actually. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. So that's, yeah, so that's it. That's Factorio. Again, I can't show you enough of it. There is too much. The complexity is massive. The amount of things you could build, I mean, there's no limit. There's no limit to the amount of stuff you could build. You can make these machines as complex or as simple or as efficient or as, inefficient as you'd like. I mean, he has solar panels all over the place. So he's running the entire base off solar, which is probably why there's basically there's no smoke anywhere, or pollution. It's insane. Now, Clunkers and Inferno, they're more seasoned at this, but you can imagine, how, just the progress that you would make as you develop and you get better at creating these sequences and these combinations of machines, and these different contraptions and stuff, these complex contraptions, the incredible machines, right? You could build based off this. Accumulators, I guess those are like capacitors or something. Basically accumulator. Oh, Jesus. And you see upper right corner, it shows the one thing that we're researching. It's funny, all this stuff, we're researching one thing. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tour of Factorio. And you see the and you realize the potential here. This game is like a 10 out of 10, man. City Builder. It's so good. It's so good because, there's just so much to do. I'm trying to see if there's a swarm coming in somewhere because it's dark now, and so I'm hoping that we get some love down here, but it's probably not going to happen, honestly. You've already seen enough. Oh, God, now I'm stuck. Clunkers is not very good at giving us walkways, man. The last base, I was walking all over equipment just to get somewhere. Oh, man. Beautiful. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and AFK down here. There we go. So that's it, guys. Mike B, aka Fony. This is Indie for Breakfast. This game is called Factorio. And you can pick it up right now on Steam for $20. Not $19.99. 20.00. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.